We back in record mode. So, I I'm gonna go to this chart and show you what they showed me.
Okay.
And let's see. I'm gonna pull up a random one though. Um, ooh, um,
How, how long is that video from them?
it was like 30 minutes. That's it.
Oh, that's not bad.
I was trying to drop it in the group, but the file's so big it wouldn't let me. So
Oh, gotcha.
and I don't have drop drop dr- what you call it?
Oh, so that video you were trying to play was from your that was on your laptop storage.
It was in my I moved it to I got a D drive. So after they was talking and she was like, "No, this video is not recorded." So I recorded it myself. And then
Oh, gotcha.
I put it on the D drive to get it off my computer because it take up too much space. So basically, this supply and demand method work on any time frame, but I feel like it's actually better if you take it from the daily or the 4 hour. And since I like the 4 hour, let me go to the 4 hour and I'm gonna go back in time. I'm gonna go back in time to, well, let me see if I can move it backwards to show. And this is one right here. So basically, it took a minute to get here though. Let me see something. Basically, she said when you have a small candle and then like a big candle right after it, that's a demand zone. And in this instance, this supply. So you zone it out, and what you basically waiting for is for it to come back to the area. This time it broke it, so that's not a good example. I'm gonna back it up in time. That's what I'm gonna do. It'd be better to back it up in time. Replay monthly. We going way back. How far back is this? That was '09. It might not let me see the 4 hour chart. Oh, yes, it did. Okay. So this one right here too. They ain't a good one though, but I want one where it's starting where you can't see nothing. A nice one. So whether it be this one, right? Damn it, where'd I go? Right here. Whether it be top or bottom, it does this. So let's say I'm sitting here and looking at this and looking at it playing. You get on the chart, you see this. Bam. See that one candle with that drop. I
Yeah.
wish it was further up and not all the way down there though, because that's what I don't like. So you zone it out because it's good to catch it from all the way up here. And when you zone it out, you wait for it to come back and retest the zone. Bam. It just retested it right there. So your entry is on a smaller time frame. So you shit, I can't even go down to 15 because it's too far back. Let me see if it let me go to the 30. Nope. Let me see if it let me go to the 1 hour. Okay, let me go to the 1 hour. So normally you'll be doing it from the 15 or whatever, but it won't let me go that far back. So when you get this right here and it reject off of it and it actually slightly did it again and you got that wick rejection, you get in a trade and buy back down to shit. I should have marked the 4 hour. This kind of like let me go back to the 4 hour. Make sure because I want to base mine off the 4 hour zones. Oh Lord. Buy back down to this area right here because all that wick rejection lets you know this was an area of support and I mean, yeah, supply and resistance, support and demand. Supply, hold up, resistance and support. Lord have mercy, right here. So let me see how many pips is that, because from here. to here. Oh, that's like 160 pips. And this is GBP USD. So you buy back down to the zone. And it went straight. You see that?
Yep.
It went straight to it. So let me try and find. This is one right here too. So it's probably going way down here, and then gonna bounce back up. Let me see. Nope, it went back up there. Oh, there you go.
There you
So
go.
basically that's it. So let's try another one. I'm gonna get off this pair. I hope I ain't gonna go that far back. I'm back in '09. Um, let's try.
Man, you know what though?
Huh?
It means your stop loss is like real.
Title. Title.
Yeah, it's real tight when you
Yeah.
do it like that.
Yeah, because it's right. You make it put your stop loss right above the zone.
Okay.
This one right here, I see it. Oh, let me back it up. That's ugly though, but that damn show is one. That's on a weekly time frame though. Let me back this up. I'm gonna back it up, see what's going on. And then drop down to the 4 hour. I don't like. Now this Euro shelf, I don't change it. But you see it went all the way up here, so that's perfect. And right here was that's kind of ugly, but it's still one though. But it's kind of ugly because that candle is kind of big. But she said you take it from the body of the small candle to the wick of either the small candle or the candle beside it. Whatever one got the longest wick, that's where you take it to. So in this instance, this yellow candle wick is all the way up here. So I have to back it up though to show you. Back it up, and this is the same thing as Mike saying bearish variation. That's what it is. This is a
Oh,
bearish
for
variation.
real.
That's all it is a bearish variation. But I also zoned out the supply zone. I'm on a 4 hour, so let me see if I can go down to the 15 now because I'm in 2021. Hopefully they let me. Okay, bam. So once this trade comes back up into this area, that's a big ass zone now. And it might take a minute because I'm on a 15-minute time frame. I should have. Next time I'm gonna move it on a 4 hour, then I'm gonna drop it down to the 15. Cause it all right. So right here, it tapped it, but you know what I should have did? I should have taken it from the 30 because I'm on a 4. And if you do an hour, the hour probably go down to the 15. But I'm gonna play it from here anyway, since we already here. And at that point, let me see how high the stop loss is. If I was to get in it, well, I still didn't see that. That ain't bad. That ain't number 26 pips.
Oh yeah, that ain't bad at all.
So you can even if you want to do a 40 pip stop loss. So let's say I'm gonna move this. Hold on, I'm gonna drag it up and count it from here to here. That's 32. 40 is about here. So I'm gonna drag it up a little more. All right, so that's a 40 pip stop loss. And now your other zone will be already marked. Cause let me go back to the 4 hour. I should have did that first. I should have did that first. And it's probably gonna possibly come down to here or here. So it's two zones right here. And I'm basing it off these little points, like where you see the wicks.
Yeah.
That's that's basically what you call it? What point A, point B, point C, all that. But that ain't what you call it. I can't think right now. But let me see. So from here to here, That's 75 pips, and then from here is 127 pips. So when you enter this trade, you can really let it ride because it's the top of the plate anyway. So you don't know how far it's gonna drop. So at that point, you could trail your stop loss. So let's see. Let's see. You might can move this even further up to here. How far is that? That is on the 4 hour. That might be a little bit stretching it. Nope, that's about 60 pips. That ain't bad. So I'm gonna put it up to there. Watch this. All right, now let's go. Let's see what it do. All right, hit that first zone. And when it did this, this is like a second entry point. It's basically retesting the zone and it can't break through it. So it came close to it. This was close enough because at that point, what is it, like 175 pips almost? Let's see. Let me count that. From here to here. There you go. It finally hit it. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never touch stop loss. And if you want to even do this, look, it's the same concept as far as if you was drawing a field from point A to point B. I don't like that big ass field though, but this because this on a 4 hour. But when structure broke right here, it went up to look where it went to 61.8. This is a 4 hour field. 61.8 rejected. And you know the 4 hour play, they take a while to play out. So from here to here, actually no, this would be your entry really. So from here to here is how many days? 12 days. No, 39 days. Hell to the no. But but do you see this is a swing trade. That's the trend going down. Point A, point B, point C. You could do like this, do like that, do like that. That's the trend. Now, if I take this fib off and go smaller with it, or no, I'm gonna leave that on there. Go 1 hour and find the trends within the trends, like they be talking about. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me see. And all of this is what I'm trying to get away from. See all them like I'm trying to see the charts and these lines messing with my eyes now. I try to draw a trend line right here. Draw it up.
Unless you can make it any smaller than that.
So you can either do this, but you know you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And this, oh Lord, this just on the one. Oh no, no, no. This Swiss Euro shelf, Swiss shelf. Don't nobody really trade that. I know I don't. But yeah, that's that. So let me do it the other way so we could do a demand, find a demand bottom one. Let me see. GBP JPY. Back in time. Back in time. How far am I? Ooh, that's too damn far back. Let me get it back. I do it on the weekly. This 2021. So then I go down to the 4 hour. I don't see no good one. Let me look at the daily. See which one from the daily. Basically. Same exact thing. Whatever they want to call us, the platinum man, this, that is all the same. So you see how if I was to do this and then knock it down to the 4 hour, and it's an evening start, so that's automatically let you know it's gonna sell. It's that's too easy. See how it's hitting that going down. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing the never mind. I'm doing it wrong anyway. I'm supposed to be going from the bottom, not the top. So let's go back to a weekly replay right here. Then take it down to the 4 hour. And I said I was doing it from the bottom. That's ugly. This look like this. Whatever. Trying to find a good one. But it got to be a real good push from it. And the candle before it got to be a different color. That's all. But the girl took this it right. This one right here. And I got a zone right here. Let me delete this zone so I can show you. So I'm gonna basically go through all my I'm gonna go through all my charts maybe. I really don't like this one. I really don't like this one. I'm gonna try it out though. But I'm gonna go through all my charts and mark them up. So now I'm on the 1 hour. And see basically it retested the zone and went up. And the same thing, it's a low, a high, higher low, a higher high. It's all the same. You just got it in zone mode. That's it. And this
Structure.
G, huh? Yeah, structure. So you trading price action. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So so and you know with GBP, JPY, you be getting them pips. So if
Yeah.
you was into this trade right here, look, that's 219 pips. Come on now.
Right. That's a good play right there.
Come on now. So look,
And the stop loss is good too. That'd be crazy.
yeah, because if I would have took it down boom. If I would have took it down further, if I would have took it down further, let me see. Let me back it up, man. It's the same exact thing. But it's bullish variation, bearish variation, all that shit the same. So, and I think, and if I would have took it down further, this way it came from, to be honest with you. So I really could have lowered this. Cause look, you have this candle, this black candle. Then that bullish yellow candle, that tell you all day, every day. That yellow candle engulfed all this mess over here. So at that point, we was back here and I saw this, I'd be like, okay, when it comes back down to this area and I put a little line right here for entry and put a oh damn. You can't put alerts on replay mode, but I'll put alert on here, right? That bet when it come back down in here, I'm getting in the trade. Bam! Deadbeat is down there. So the thing is this. At that point, while it's right here, you have to wait for the confirmation to get back in and ride it up. And see, that's why I messed up yesterday because I was telling you that trade I entered in, I entered off divergence. I ain't see no bullish, nothing. I just jumped in the bitch. And it came down a little further. It finally went up, but it came a little further before it went up. So I adjusted my stop loss. But the right way is you got the retest. That's number one. I bet you it's probably divergence on here. Look at that. Hold on. That's kind of sloppy, but wonder would it let me go to the 15. I knew it was divergence on here somewhere. But now let me look for the I slowed it down so I could see the all right, there it is, right there. Especially this little pin bar, that little pin bar candle right here. Once that candle finished on this 30-minute, you enter. And your stop loss could be beneath here. You want to be safe. How much is this? If I put it right here. This is what I need to work on for myself though. Oh, hell to the no. Hold up, hold up. This stop loss might be tight as a bitch. I'm gonna put it right here. Um, I don't know, GJ. I would have to monitor that. You probably could put it right here to be honest with you. But if I can go down further, like to the 15, let me see some. This might be pushing it, but we will test it out. Yeah, that's about 60 something pip stop loss to get 200 something. Let's see what go on. I gotta speed this shit back up. I got it in one mode. No, I would have to drag it down because it touched this. It touched the bottom of that zone. So yeah, you have to drag it down a little bit more. I need to work on my entries and my stop loss. All right, come on here now. But I just know from experience it works. This shit taking 40 days and 40 nights to get up there. 200 pips, I take it. Close enough. Close enough. Because I don't know news, whatever. But let me see something. Move it a little bit faster. Well, that was close enough. My lines probably was off. But shit, it might be giving you another entry right
I'm
there.
about to say
Huh?
from a risk to reward, from where the stop loss is, it's probably like a 6-to-1, 7-to-1 trade.
Oh yeah. So and look, it kept and look what it did. It went right back into it. It didn't hit this stop loss when I moved it. And it went right back up.
Yeah. Oh,
So
that's crazy.
that's another entry. And not even that. Hold on. All right. So if we look at the first one, right? And this is some of us to reward if I put the home position on. If we would have got in this one, it gave us some pullback. But if we would have waited, because what they said sometimes it does a liquidity pool and come and get the lows and then shoot up. So if we would have did it from after it did this, um, target, that's like a what is that? Oh, one. But if you would have did it from here, that's a tight stop loss. They ain't up like 20 pips. So what my risk to
Oh, yeah,
ratio,
that's cool. Can't go on. That's crazy. That's a good.
ain't it? And all the way to the top is a if you was to ride it, that's like 300 some pips. But
Oh, I got to
I
calculate that. So I just got it. So if I had a $100,000 account and I'm only risking 2% or 1%, that'll be 1,000.
to get if
And
you
that's
use
stop
a
loss as
standard,
well.
if you use a standard, you got that $100,000
Because that
I
stop
forgot.
loss was 20 pips. What you say?
Huh?
How much is that stop loss? 20 pips?
This one right here. Yeah, 20.8 pips.
So if I do 1,000 divided by 20, that's 50.
So
That's a $50 lot size. And 100
if you
pips
do
is
a what you talking about, 5.00? If
that's
you put in a
$16,000.
if you do a if you got a prop firm account and it's a 100K account, a 1.00 is one standard, that's $10, which if a 20 pip stop loss, that's That's $2,000. So you're risking $2,000 to make. If you got the 1.00, that's 328. 20. That to make 6,000. But um, I take that. I said 1.0 to make 3,200. But like normally now, I put 5.00s in when I trade with my forex. What you call it? So um, I don't even this risk. Even though you risking that, it's like to the point where if I know my trade is like on point, yes, you worry about the risk, but then again, I don't worry about the risk because I know it's gonna give me what I need anyway. So cause 20 times five, shit, that's 10K, ain't it? Ain't it right? 50 times 20. Let me get this right. But was
$50,
oh, cause the 5.00 is
$50,
that's
right?
yeah.
Yeah, you was getting about 16,000 for that.
Oh no, they ain't oh, it's two cuts.
320.
You know what? I take that back. You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about 100 pips, not 20 pips. What the fuck I'm talking about? So in actuality, yes, that 20 pips with a 5.00, which is really 50, that you risking $1,000 to make if you do that 328 times 50, that's 16, this is a $16,000 trade right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what the hell was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking just now. Because 100 pips is depending on your lot size, 100 pips at 1.00 is $1,000. So this is just 20 pips or 20 pip stop loss. But yes. So I wonder how many days is this? That's the only thing. You will have to hold this sucker. I have to what? Let me see
I'm
from
talking a
here
few days. Uh,
to here.
4 days.
That's 4 days. That ain't bad.
For 16,000, I will hold it for 4 days.
Hell yeah. And just keep moving your stop loss into profit.
Now, here's the thing, because you've done more prop trades than I have.
Yeah.
But the only thing I don't like is the drawdown rules. Because with a trade like this, you'll kind of you
Well, I
start
tell
to
you
kind of
what,
think that, right?
this is the thing, depending on the prop firm. Like with top tier, your drawdown, you can't lose 3% on one trade. So let's just set aside first trade with that 100K. That means I can't lose $3,000. So if I'm in this trade and I get in it with all the parameters we talking about and it goes up, now I'm green. So it doesn't matter. Even if it pulled back, I entered here, so I'm still green. So I haven't lost anything. You only start losing when you go negative from whatever your starting balance was. So if my starting balance started at 100K and I'm still above 100K, even if I'm $100 above, I haven't lost anything yet. Even when if you did all of this and it came all the way back to here, you still a couple of dollars in the green. But I would hope you close the trade out because you damn near at the point at that point. At that point, forget what the TP is here. You like what? 5 pips away? It's time to close it. So sometimes, like if we had a fib on here, imagine if I had a fib on here. You already see it's no real fib. Well, it could be a little one, depending on like if I did this one from point A to point B, it went to negative 27. But this 15 minutes. So you got this point to that point to this point to that point. It played out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at that point, it's close enough to the zone, which really it probably supposed to be right here because of that bottom point. It probably supposed to been here. Yup. But I just ain't have my. No, I take that back because that was the what you call it up there.
Okay.
Neither here nor there.
Well, I need to go with Top Tier then, because they don't do that whole 12 inch drawdown thing.
Huh?
'Cause, some of these prop firms they do that. It's called trailing drawdown.
It's a,
Where
it's a,
you,
it's a, it's a, they'll draw down. You got different types of drawdown. You got trailing, equity, and some other stuff. It's static or something. I don't know what that means, but yeah, top tier, if today, like the countdown resets at 5 p.m. every day. And it counts down all the way to the end of New York. And the thing is this, let's say if you go in the red, if you enter a trade at 7 p.m., you got 22 hours to, do something as long as you don't hit whatever negative parameter to breach your account. If you hold that trade and it's already negative and you hold it until the next trading day, more than likely you're going to breach it because between 5 and 6 p.m. or whatever, the spread goes up, it shoots up. So that's going to make your trade more negative than what you really are when that market opens back up.
not about
So,
that.
and at that point they base it off your previous day until that trade is closed and then you reset. So remember when I told you the other week I made a mistake and entered a trade and it was like 6:30 p.m. It was GA. And when I entered it, I automatically was like negative $1,200 because the spread was so high. And that made me mad. But yeah, something like that would happen. But if you already in the green, let's say you already in the green and you up $2,000 or whatever it may be, a good little amount. You holding that trade until the next day ain't gonna hurt nothing. It ain't gonna hurt it because you still up. It only
Okay.
hurt if you already, down. Like some people hold, I'm gonna hold, I'm gonna hold, that's the time it only hurt. But I tell you what, this go around here, I ain't even talk about, I'm just do it. I'm gonna just do it, but yeah, so basically that's how you do it.
Okay.
And even this right here is probably a demand zone. It hadn't got back to it yet. So normally when you got that one zone and ain't nothing touched it the second time, that's definitely see how when it hit here, it shot straight up. That's what
Uh-huh.
you looking for. If you see something like that to the left, where it got to a point and it shot straight the other direction, but see, it's nothing here. Look, if I go this way, you don't see nothing. Go this way, you don't see nothing. The market probably touched this. I'm gonna turn it a different color. It probably came back and touched it later, but let's see some. Let me see if it come all the way back down here. Let's see. This might take a minute. Let me get off this 15 minutes, see, because I can't ride no 15 minute. Go back to the daily time frame. See if it's gonna come all the way back. I don't like that. Go back to the flow. So we all the way up here. Now let's see if it ever come back down. Right now, it's probably gonna get all them highs up there. Ah. And you notice how it came here rejected, went right back up.
I got that.
So let's see. Now, all this shit take a long time. But like I said, you got 1 hour demand zone, 4 hour demand zones. Just remember the 4 hour play take a long time to play out. But some money better than no money. Uh, come on now. I I might gotta put it in day mode because I can't speak. All right, there you go. That bitch dropped past it this time.
Oh, good.
Let it drop past it. So at that point, it done broke through the zone. So this, no, this not one because ain't no small candle. So if it broke past this, this could be a retest to go down further. Could be. Let me see. Nope, it went back up. So this probably was a fake out then. Let me see if they give me a fresh one. I need a fresh one. All right now, come on. Going so fast. Come on now. All right, let me see. Nope. But see, it basically did the same thing. Went all the way back. This the one we had where I put that entry at. You notice it's going here and going back up. That must be a strong one right there.
Yeah.
I wonder if it will keep going up or go down. That was a fake out. Okay, you see that? That blue zone I made. The first time it went straight through it and came all the way back up there, all this foolery. This time it came here, shot straight up. Came here, shot straight up. So you would have some fake outs, but that's a strong zone where that blue at. And even when it did that, I'm on, let me see. From here to here, look at that. 500 some pips.
Yeah, yeah.
What, how many days is that? Let me get the ruler. Let me get the ruler. 4 days again. I'm trying to check. GU? GU will let it off. So this is basically what I'm doing. I told you I put a little bit of money in my real account and I'm about to pull an Alex G type move from 300 to 100K.
Right, right.
So yeah, I'm gonna just go through my charts, mark them up. I don't know if I probably won't mark all the charts. I ain't got time for that. But I think I'm gonna NAS US 30. US 30 I'm gonna just mark it up. I ain't gonna enter a trade. Not yet. I'm still scared. But um gold, GJ, GA, that might be it. Maybe GBP USD, maybe. And I'm gonna just mark them up like this. And we gonna see what's gonna happen next week. So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I'm gonna back test this in practice.
yeah, it works. Just like when I went to where was I at when I had that stuff marked up and I was it on my charts? I don't even remember. No, that's too much. That's too much. How much was on zones? Yeah, I was on zones. This it. So all this mess last night, it's just doing too much. Let me take these fibs off. This thing was so slow moving. This EA, I don't like it. It was still moving, but it was moving too slow. Now this US 30, US 30, it did the thing. Last time I checked, it was here, but then it broke below here. So I'm gonna just leave this like this, see if it play all the way out to that point.
It's like,
And NAS, I didn't draw. I drew this fib on here, and it was getting on my nerves. But it's still making it play though. If you notice, it did this dip, came up, it did a double bottom right here on this zone, came up, rejected the back of this trend line again, and went right back down. So if it breaks this purple trend line, she definitely going down here. But I don't know, she kind of playing around in between these two zones. So that's that. That's that. Let me stop this. Let me see. Stop.